I guess we're live now, guys. If you're watching right now, make sure you click the like button to this video. And if you're new to Boxing Blocksetter, subscribe. So I came across a very good news today, though. I love in Chinese. So I came across an article today on boxing scene. I love in Japanese again. So, Luis Ortiz, Luis King Kong Ortiz, after losing to Deontay Water, stated that he wants the loser of Joshua Ruiz. Oh my god. If you're watching right now, make sure you click the like button, I beg. Click on I beg. If you're on the watch right now, I'm gonna click on right now, man. Talking boxing, guys. You see me laughing because it's just funny how things turn around, especially listen, every time I try to be unbiased, you know, when I created this channel, when I in the early days, um, you know, I used to actually, you know, I used to do it professional in a way because I didn't actually like I had no bad thoughts towards any father. Yeah, Deontay Water, we know Deontay Water is a chameleon, just like Andrews Jr. You know, so so we know it's like that. But at the same time, I had no bad thoughts towards any father. But at some point, I saw how these fathers hate Joshua, and yet they cannot actually keep Joshua's name off their mouth. So Luis Ortiz, before Joshua fought Andrews Jr., let's let me take you guys back right now. Let me take you guys back right now. Before Joshua fought Andrews Jr., he offered Luis Ortiz the sum of $7 million when Jeremy, in fact, even before the Jeremy fight got announced, Joshua already had a fight against Luis Ortiz, but Luis Ortiz did not take it. Luis Ortiz team turned it down, and after Jeremy Miller got popped for three banned substances, Team Joshua again, listen to the kids are careful, again contacted Luis Ortiz and his team. What happened? What happened? They turned it down. Him and PBC, Mike Caicedo, and Mike Caicedo turned it down. The sum of 7 million, turned it down, all because they hate Joshua. And now they are eyeing the loser of that fight. and they are praying that the loser is Joshua. That's what they are praying right now. Luis Ortiz, I read a statement where he said, "Oh, I know if Joshua loses again, he's not going to fight me. He doesn't want to fight me. He's never wanted to fight me." Luis Ortiz and his team are deluded, just like Deontay Wilder. No wonder PBC is not really moving forward. You know. So let's keep it right there. No wonder he's not moving forward. Heyman might be one of the greatest, to ever do it, in America, but at the same time, lack of matchmaking is making the company go down a little bit, lose its credibility. Yes, folks, they're being backed by folks, but don't you think the directors in folks, what I mean, don't you think if they had the chance to work with Eddie Hearn or to choose between Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman, who do you think they would choose? They would choose Eddie Hearn. It's just a fact. Eddie Hearn introduced DAZN to the American audience. Although I already had DAZN because DAZN has been in Germany since 2016, so I already knew about DAZN. I already knew how they changed the market, over here. But lots of people, lots of Americans did not know about that because they saw this as just a platform which is not going to be not going to progress in America. Because we know American market is very different compared to the other markets. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the owner of Dazon is a billionaire. They've got some serious money. In fact, I'm hoping Dazon launch in Nigeria. I'm hoping they launch in Nigeria. That'll be good. That'll be great because lots of Nigerians have been, that I communicate with, they've been complaining that, the DSTV that they have, they charge too much, So they just hope and wish that a more cheaper, a better platform comes to the country and changes scene, change everything. So I think DAZN are going to launch there or launch in an African country. I don't know which African country would they launch at. Maybe it might say South Africa because after Nigeria, South Africa has a huge market though. Maybe Egypt, maybe Algeria, maybe one of those markets. But one thing is certain, they're going to actually launch in Africa though. They've launched in, let's say, almost every continent. They are in South America, they are in North America, they're in Southeast Asia, you know, they are in Europe. Like they've yet to launch in Africa. So, Luis Ortiz, we know the game they're playing. Now he's looking for a huge payday. Do I want to see Joshua fight him? Someday, maybe someday, yes. After he turns 70 or maybe 75 years old, Israel can fight him by then because Joshua don't need to fight him. If Joshua wins that bout uh, on December 7th, Alhamdulillah, I hope he wins according to what a Muslim would say. Even though I'm not Muslim, but you have to respect people's religion. If he wins that bout, I believe he should go for undisputed, because I believe he has the potential and we have the mindset to actually go for greatness. And Joshua has always wanted to go for greatness, and he has always been that guy who goes for greatness. If Anthony Joshua were to be with our Heyman, just the same way our brother right now, Efia Jagbanapochi, there we are Heyman. Do you see their career moving forward? Do you see the progress they've been making? No progress there. I mean, if Efia Jagba is not fighting, he gets no promotion. Look at Martin Bakoli, who is with Eddie here now, and look at Efia Jagba, who is with our Heyman. Martin Bakoli is getting more balls than Efia Jagba, which it isn't supposed to be that way because Efia Jagba, in my opinion, has the potential to become the next undisputed, heavyweight king. It's just the fact. I'm not lying, it's just the fact. Alpha Jabba has the potential. But the thing is that if you're not getting a good promotion, how can you move forward? But if I talk, they will say, maybe she don't talk. I just speak my mind. You understand? You know? So now I'm hearing that Martin Bakole may fight on the other card of Joshua Ruiz or may fight next year. The guy fought like he fought back to back. We've got to actually honest. Eddie Hearn is a genius. Eddie Hearn is a genius because Eddie Hearn knows how to promote fighters, in the modern way. In the modern way, like Hammond might be an OG, but he's not used to all this young stuff that's going on right now. Fighters need to learn from some YouTubers. YouTubers like KSI and Logan Paul. I know people were saying the other day, "Oh, there's a disgrace to boxing," but that fight, you look, did you saw the marketing they did in that fight? Did you? Weren't you surprised? Weren't you amazed? We've got to actually take that into consideration. As boxing fans, we should always take that into consideration. Me, I'm used to the modern day, modern day way. Is I think it's better. So it's just how it is. Um, Luis Ortiz. Okay, Luis Ortiz. Um, should Joshua or should the loser of Joshua uh, Ruiz give him a shot? I don't think so. I don't think so. If Joshua win or lose, if he wins, he should not give Luis Ortiz a shot until 2, 3 years time. Because you had the chance to hand a sum of $7 million plus, but you turn it down, all because of greed, or because you want to satisfy Hammond. And what happened now? His last fight, we heard what happened. The fight against Water, he got a total amount. Like let's say the fight pause. The official fight pause was 1.5 million, and maybe if you look at the amount guaranteed, I've heard people say the amount guaranteed is 7 million. Is a lie, a big lie. Who are you guys fooling? Who are you guys fooling? It's a big lie. Luis Ortiz never got paid $7 million, man. Let's just keep it real. Even Deontay Wilder himself, people are saying, "Oh, he got paid a sum of $20 million. He does the guarantee." Listen, it's a whole lie. You're not gonna. It's not me. You can fool someone else. You're not fooling me because I actually done my research and I've actually contacted some people in the game already, in the system. He's not getting that. Deontay Wilder is not a draw. He's not a huge draw. If that was Joshua, it is easy. More than 12,000 Brits, even more than 2,000 Nigerians flew all the way from Nigeria towards Joshua. And when we're talking about Brits, we're talking about, the people from England, from Scotland, in fact, Nigerians there as well, who are British citizens, who also flew to New York towards Joshua. And now, this Saudi Arabia trip, you're going to see lots of Nigerians flying there. In fact, there are lots of Nigerians living there already in Saudi Arabia. And I myself, I've been invited to go to Saudi Arabia. It's just because I don't have some things in place now. That's why. Like, I need really a video mic, and I've got to get the money for that first, and also some other stuff that I have to do. That's the reason why I would have been. I should have been there right now. Being there maybe next week. I would have gone there already if I really had what I needed. If I could get what I needed. But at the time now, I just gotta chill and do the stuff first. There's all the time. Inshallah, inshallah. When if Joshua wins, let me say when Joshua wins, inshallah. Uh, if he fights in Nigeria, we know I'll be there for sure. That's for sure. One of these days I'm gonna be in Joshua's fight. Definitely. Even though I'm not present there in Saudi Arabia now, but I've got people on the ground already who are there, who are gonna be there, you know. So I mean, Luis Ortiz should actually think we are not fools. We not be mugu. If you mean so, we not be mugu. That's what some people don't understand. Now you want Joshua. Now you want Ruiz Jr. But before that, you didn't want no smoke with Joshua, especially Joshua. You didn't want to smoke with Joshua. Oh, even your what's his name? He's a promoter. Luis Suarez is a promoter. I don't know what is I can't remember his name anyway. He lied against Eddie Hearn, saying that he got offered a slave money. You know, what I mean. That's what they always say. Oh, Eddie Hearn did that. Hey, when Eddie Hearn threatened to expose him, he started begging. You see, that's how they are. The PBC. They are not good for boxing. The PBC are not good for boxing. It's just a fact. Why do I say they're not good for boxing? Because they manipulate things. They don't make the fight you want to see. They are greedy, and they also don't promote their fighters well. Their fighters are all, most of them are inactive. Inactive. You know, Efia Jagba right now should be getting all the attention. It should be the name Nigerians worldwide. It should be a name that is in the lips of all Nigerians worldwide. It's just a fact. And if he were to be with Joshua, if he was managed by Joshua, believe me, his profile would have been, huge by now. Look at Lawrence Okoli now. Look at Lawrence Okoli. Lawrence Okoli is not seen as the next great fighter. To us, he's not seen as the next great fighter, but yet he has a bigger profile than Efia Jagba. That should tell you something. That when Joshua does things, if you're linked with Joshua, automatically, success comes, like good things come your way. That's just the fact. So Luis Ortiz saying he wants that, he wants this, he wants that. Listen, Luis Ortiz, made the guy go one side. Me go one, me pack, me Luis Ortiz pack one side. You saw what happened, in the post fight of Water, when he was scared to mention Joshua's name. All those guys are praying to see Joshua lose. All those guys are praying and hoping and praying and hoping and praying and hoping and praying. But my guy, I'm telling you right now, no matter what they do, they shall never bring him down. It's just a fact. He's blessed already. He will forever be blessed. That's just a fact. Some people don't get this. That's why when I see some comments, even though I want to respond, I just leave it sometimes. Talking to people who cannot actually comprehend you because they have their own mentality. They are very close-minded. At the same time, they think whatever they say is right. So you just let them be. That's why I've not been blocking people, for some time now. I just see that comment, either I delete the comment or I leave it there, you know what I mean? So before I used to block all those such people, but at the same time, just like leave it there, man, leave it there. So I think Luis Ortiz should not get anywhere near the winner or loser of Joshua Ruiz, anywhere near. He should go back. He's already 70 years old. If he really cared about, his family cared about, his future, he should have taken that 7 million guarantee. And if he had won, he would have gotten more than that. Just like the way Ruiz Jr. is getting right now. That's just a fact. All these guys toned AJ down. AJ offered these guys huge, huge sum of money. AJ changed the lives of those guys. And yet, what did they do? Before they used to say, "Oh, AJ, he gave us a slave wage." That's what they always say. I don't want to be too emotional when I talk about this, but at the same time, I feel like Luis Ortiz should actually go back to the dream board and get yourself, maybe fight someone. Maybe a bum. You know, or if you want to really challenge yourself, then fight Mati Bakoli. I don't think Aimo will allow that because he knows Mati Bakoli might do wonders on Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is more skillful than Mati Bakoli, but he's old already. He gets tired now. You know, he has, you know, um, like he's more fatigued now when he fights. During fights, it's different. Like the energy he used to have as a young Luis Ortiz is already gone. You can never beat old age. It's just a fact. You can never, like some people might try to say, "Oh, I'm 70 and I'm fit. Oh, I'm 60 and I'm fit. Oh, I'm 50, I'm fit. I'm this, I'm fit." But when it comes to fighting and boxing, it's a different ball game. So that's it for now, guys. What do you guys think? I would have loved to read the comments on the live share right now, but some people are just talking smack, so I'm gonna leave it, and I'll be right back very soon. If you're watching, stay tuned with me. Stay tuned. Stay hungry. Stay humble, guys. Cheers. Peace out.